So apparently all the Blitz influencers, or I should say content creator, received a juicy crate for the 7th birthday of Blitz. And I digged through my whole account, but it doesn't seem like I'm able to see my crates, guys. It's really weird, isn't it? Hold on, let me check. Am I a Blitz influencer? Alright, let's take a look at Mitzi. Yeah. Did he receive one? Yes, he did, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. What about Droodle? Tuk. Let me check. Free stuff. Wargaming sent me free stuff. So yeah, he received it. Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which we're gonna take out something juicy Wargaming created upon themselves, aka rewarding only the Blitz influencer that are with Wargaming, working with them, working fine with the line, with the low, etc, etc. And before we start that video, I'm not here to cause any drama or anything. I was expecting not to receive that crate and I couldn't care less. But it's a good video for me to react as one of the biggest Blitz influencers that did not receive anything from Wargaming, because it will allow me to talk about one or two things I didn't talk about for the moment, but I think now it's the right time. So what happened, you already saw it, all the Blitz influencers that are with Wargaming, kind of. I don't like to say it like that, but the thing is, I like a little bit of English. But let's say they have good relationships with the Wookiee, or I should say with Wargaming, and they received this thing. Let's celebrate. Thank you all for Thank you for all you do for the game. As a token to our gratitude, please accept this gift. It has resources, containers, and all sorts of nice and useful things. Happy Blitz birthday, signed your devs. And this is basically what it gave to those Blitz influencers. Certificates for the radioactive glow camouflage, the Blitz influencer avatar, mystery box, premium account, 1 year, which is quite juicy to be fair, 100,000 for experience, and 10,000 gold. To be fair, as one of the biggest, I don't like to say it like that, but it's the truth, as one of the biggest community creator from the European server, this reward is very nice, but it's completely useless. 10,000 gold to do what? I already have all the tanks in the game. For experience, I already have 5 million in my account because I literally grind all the events as fast as possible and get some certificates that I can stack up to get nearly 5 million. The premium account, why not? It's interesting. The premium account here is interesting. Mystery box, I have every single tank in the garage, so I don't necessarily need them. The Blitz influencer avatar, it's just an avatar, but it's always nice to have something that differentiates you from the others on the game. So for this one, yeah, that's good. And the radioactive glow camouflage, I don't necessarily like them because I'm more into historical camouflage. But we're not necessarily here to talk about what happened with this and why and what the influencers received. No, we're here to talk about an issue called preferential YouTubers or favorite YouTubers from Wargaming. What I mean by that is that we can both see the good and downsides from Wargaming's decision not to give me anything. And I don't want to make necessarily this video about me, it's only about the overall state of how the gift was redeemed. First, it's made by Wargaming developers to probably what I could call the biggest influencers when it comes to World of Tanks Blitz, but there is a problem with that, as they don't necessarily tell us what are the specs and what you had to do to be eligible to that gift. It makes all the small YouTubers, maybe all the ones that have below 10,000 subscribers, a little bit disappointed not receiving that gift. I can understand Wargaming decision, and I'm not gonna complain about that here, but I totally understand why they decided to settle the minimum number of subs required to 10,000, and it's only expectations. I don't necessarily know what they did for them to give the gift, because otherwise you just had to create a YouTube channel, you just had to do one video about Blitz and that's it, you're a content creator. No, they are rewarding the ones that are here for a very long time, that are uploading daily, or that helped in any ways Wargaming. I'm thinking at the moment to Will Don's helper, that if I'm not mistaken is commentating on the Blitz tournaments like Twister Cups and stuff, even if he doesn't have a big community. But the problem is The community was upset. I was not upset personally because I knew I was not going to receive that, let's be honest. But it shows something a little bit problematic. When you do a gift like that to the people based on their influence into the game, and I'm not talking about having good relationships with Wargaming, I'm literally talking about the influencers. Overall, I respected all the criteria to be eligible to that gift. I have the community, I upload daily, I've been doing videos on new tanks, future and incoming things, and Wargaming still decided not to grant me that gift, which shows one main thing, I should say two things. The first one is Wargaming doesn't like me, not a big news for those of you that are following the channel for a very long time, but also, and most importantly, Wargaming is rewarding the people based on the relationships only. And the problem with this is that sooner or later it will lead people to not shut their mouth, but say things not in the way they would like to say it. Because by accepting my fate and by literally saying, fuck off Wargaming, I will not work with you, I'll do whatever I want, and what are you gonna do about that? For the moment, nothing. Maybe one day they will take action. It shows that people are going to be scared. A new content creator could possibly be scared about Wargaming because they would like to have their favors to, I don't know, maybe get raided in stream like it happened for the 7th BLITZ birthday, being able to come with them in stream, etc. because Wargaming still has a big influence. Luckily for me, I'm one of the few guys that don't need Wargaming anymore to promote my channel. I have Huawei behind me that allows me to do giveaways and get money from YouTube. I have data miners, I have hackers, I have literally everything I need in my pocket to deliver my content. And that's what's upsetting, in my opinion, from the point of view of Wargaming, because if we say things straight, me and Drudel, we are kind of untouchable. We are not, I'm not going to say loved by the community, but we are among the most watched YouTubers when it comes to reviews, etc. For instance, when you take a look at Angel and Would Be Joe, they are doing great content, but it's not necessarily about what's coming in the game. It's not about tanks in shop. Drudel and me, we have a valuable we are valuable, I'm gonna say it like that, because when we do an in-shop video, if the tank is really good, we pass the message to others, and after the people are paying for the tank. Which implies, and maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am, that me and Drudel are the ones that are bringing the most money to Wargaming based on our reviews, based on the upcoming tanks, based on literally everything. And the thing is, when you don't reward one of the biggest influencers, of course, you have the community flashback. And this is what happens. When you take a look at Drudel's video comment section and BLITZ's comment section, most of the time the top commentaries are like, wait, did Pantoufleee really did not receive the special gift from Wargaming? No, I didn't. I can say it like right now. And that's it. You don't need to complain to Wargaming. They kind of don't care, because if they did that, they knew the consequences of their actions. And I knew the consequences of my actions as mine, because I'm not here to tell you I didn't do anything. I should have received the gift. I totally understand why Wargaming did not give me this thing. I've been upsetting to them for years. I broke literally every single rule they did, and I'm not here to complain about why I did not receive the gift. I'm just saying that it's a stupid move from Wargaming for two things. First, it gives me a perfect and legitimate reason to tell you follow me instead of others. Simply because if the others received the gift, that means that they're working fine with Wargaming. They have good relations with Wargaming. And you don't necessarily know what's behind the YouTuber. You don't know the relationships they have with Wargaming. When you see me, you know that I'm always going to speak the truth, because Wargaming can't stand me. So I don't have anything to lose by telling you the truth. Whereas some YouTubers, and I don't want to blame anyone, I'm just saying that it's a possibility, and this is what's gonna grow into the YouTube community when it comes to me, and especially in my subscribers' mind. When you don't reward me, you just give me a legitimate reason to tell people subscribe to me instead of others. So what you're doing, Wargaming, is literally promoting my channel by doing that, because now I have a good reason to tell people subscribe to me and not others. And another thing that is tragic, but we need to talk about, is that when you take a look at statistics, I'm one of the most watched, which implies that, yeah, I have an aura around the community. People know me. And when you do this kind of thing, you kind of make your own player base angry, because I can understand that Wargaming doesn't like me, but as from the point of view of a subscriber, what I'm doing is literally daily doing videos for the game, improving the game, maybe increasing the player base, because maybe some people that didn't know about World of Tanks BLITZ came across my videos and they were like, oh, maybe the game is worth taking a look at. And here, that's how I'm rewarded, with literally nothing. And on top of that, every single other YouTubers getting something instead of me. This is, I mean, I don't mind. I totally understand why they didn't do that, but that's kind of funny. And another thing we need to talk about, guys, is this. Sorry, I just get to that part. I completely forgot to record it when I was still doing the video. But what I mean is, Wargaming asked all the BLITZ YouTubers, every single one of them, from maybe 1K subs to 57, 58, or no, Angel, so 110,000, to do a video for the happy birthday of BLITZ. I mean, I've not been included for this. It's been now 3 years that they don't want to have me on this. But like, seriously, Wargaming, like, why? I mean, I understand why you don't want me here, but even if you, no matter if you like it or not, I'm part of that community. Here, it's just childish. You're a company. I mean, it's in your own profit to get me in this video, and yet you decided not to. I mean, I don't know who is working in the marketing department, but seriously, guys, fire him. Now let's talk about the real problems. You may or may not know that if you're into statistics, but at the moment, the biggest YouTubers when it comes to the review scene, face-to-face camera with a microphone talking, etc. So I'm not talking about troll YouTubers that are doing editing videos like Angel and World of Tanks BLITZ show. But when you take a look at this, and I'm going to show you that right now, we're going to take a look at the statistics, and it's going to get me talking about what I want. Here, it was a small month, and I really want to insist on that. It's a small month for me here because I had my exams, I had a lot of things running in, I had to move from my apartment, so I couldn't do videos every single time, or not interesting videos, or I couldn't dig. Okay, I did 2.5K subscribers the last 30 days, and I did in total nearly 1.2 million views this month. Okay, that's approximately nearly 300,000 views a week, yeah. On the other side, we have Droodle that as well did really well, because he did 1.8K subscribers last 30 days, and he did 1.4 million views. What's the common point between me and Droodle? We are not CC, and we will never be CC, because we understood that working with Wargaming, close relationships with Wargaming, are killing big channels, because unlike CCs, we, as we are independent, are able to do whatever the fuck we want. I can criticize Wargaming the way I want. I can leak whatever I want. Yes, they could send me a message on Discord, and I really want to thank them for that. They can send me a message on Discord saying, delete that video, otherwise we're going to strike it. Yes, but I'm able to do it. Even if afterward I need from time to time to delete it, which doesn't happen often these days, I'm safe. I'm completely independent. And on the other side, when you take a look at BLITZ, which is at the moment the biggest BLITZ influencer that is a community contributor working with Wargaming and is under an agreement with Wargaming not to leak stuff, etc., except if Wargaming allows him to do it. And of course, if he leaves the testing field, because otherwise he's not able to do it because of testing rules and not community contributors. His channel is lowering down, 600 subscribers last 30 days and 600,000 views. What does it show? It shows that in the near future, the big influencers are going to be me and Droodle. And Wargaming is already showing hostility toward me, knowing that I'm possibly going to pass BLITZ, which implies that the two biggest influencers that are doing reviews on BLITZ are not even working with Wargaming because we don't want to, because we know how horrible and shitty it is for content development. Here it shows one thing only. Wargaming has a problem with their CC contract, or with whatever implies the community contributors, because when you sign that freaking paper, you are fucked for your whole channel, or at least that's what statistics are showing. That's it, that's the end of the rant. So to sum up my thinking, there are several things that Wargaming messed up with that gift. The first one is not giving us exactly and specifically what were the criteria to be chosen for the gift. The second one is by avoiding one of the biggest influencers in BLITZ when it comes to review, aka me. You literally gave another reason for the community not to like how you're managing your own game. And for the last, you just gave me free publicity because people are talking about it and people are going to subscribe to me as well. I'm pretty sure this video, maybe I'm completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure that video is going to do a lot of views and a lot of people will hear about that story. And in the end, Wargaming, I can understand that you don't want to give me anything, and it's totally legitimate because I fucked up so freaking many times, and there is no place for forgiveness, and I totally understand that, and I kind of don't care because that's how I make money, by being hostile to you. I mean, that's how I grew, and that's how I'm gonna still grow. But yeah, here maybe you should have done low profile because, I mean, this is logic. But still, I can understand that some people are going to complain in the comments saying that I deserve it. And I agree with you. That's why I don't want people to harass Wargaming or to start some shitty wars on their Discord saying, where is Pantoufleee avatar, blah, blah, blah. We don't care, guys. Here, I just had the proof that I'm completely independent and that Wargaming doesn't like me, which means that I can be totally honest with my opinions because I have nothing to lose, not a stupid contract with Wargaming, not my favors toward them, nothing. So hopefully I'll stay as much independent as possible, doing my content and grinding life, taking life by the hair and pull out as much as I can. Hopefully you enjoyed. If that's the case, feel free to subscribe, like, and share to support independent content creator. And I'm gonna catch you soon for a new video. Bye.